What's up, cats? Here, one more time for the Ecstasy 104 black voicing. Just want to bring some new updated information about the amp. The black voicing and the gold voicing, they are both going to be available for your preferred power tube. So they're going to be available with EL34s and 6L6s, either one. Some people are asking in the comments, oh, how does this compare to the older Ecstasies, to the Pandora and whatnot? The gold voicing is going to be closer to those older Ecstasies. The black voicing is the future. So the way we look at it is, if you're very familiar with the old Ecstasy and you want to stay there, the gold voicing is the ticket for you. If you want to go into the future of the Ecstasy, what it is the black voicing. More information in the way to set up the amp. Now, in the previous video, I went more for like a stadium rock, kind of creamy tone, wet, dry, wet kind of vibe. Now, for this video, I want to keep it more bare bones in that sense. Don't be afraid in this amp to crank the preamp volumes in the channel 2 and 3, the blue and the red. Crank those up. You can control the overall level with the master volume on the left side, so it's not going to be ungodly loud, but what it will give you is more of a percussive attack. It'll open it up some more. Also, in the previous video, in the EQing, I left it pretty flat, pretty pointing up, just to kind of a general vibe of what the EQ being at 12 o'clock around there would do. This time I'm gonna EQ it more the way I would for a playing situation, a recording or a live situation. In which case it means I'm gonna try to stay as far away from the bass player so there's no clashing of frequencies, right? As you can see, I'm gonna set that bass level kind of low in both channels so that we have a more focused tone for where the guitar loves to live in, which is the mid-range, okay? I want to keep this video short, so we're going to go through a few sounds again. We're going to push the clean channel. We're going to go to the purple channel. We're going to do a more open type of tone with it, not as screamy and gainy. And then for the channel 2 and 3, the blue and the red, one thing that I want to point out is, if you're trying to have a tight, heavy rhythm, one thing that you can do is go to the red mode, don't boost it, and I'm gonna show you what that sounds like. Basically, at that point, you'll have a more, it's got gain, but it still sounds pretty open, not as creamy, but definitely percussive for some of those magical hefty tones, okay? Now, some people have been asking about metal. Now, metal is all gonna be depending on your style of playing. Can you cover some of the grounds? It depends what type of metal you're playing. It depends on your guitar. It depends how hot your pickups are, how hard you're hitting the front end of the amp. But if you're looking for the super saturated, super tight, just go for the Uber Ultra, you know? In the previous video, I went with the V30s in the aux. In this video, I'm gonna go with my favorite speaker for this amp, which is the G1265 within the aux. I plugged into all the 412s that we have, and I would say it depends also, like taking into consideration the metal question. If I played it through the Uber cab, which is, as you guys know, it's a 412 front loaded with G75s and vintage 30s in the same cabinet, I would say that one will give you a pretty tight and fast attack. So I would consider that for if you're more of a metal player and you're trying to go with this amp for your type of metal. Now, my favorite speaker is the G1265, but another combination I really like was 2 412s, one with greenbacks, and one with vintage 30s. That was a pretty spectacular combination. Again, that's 2 big cabinets, so of course that sounds pretty glorious when you think when you got 2 412s going on. If you got more questions, leave it on the comment section, and I'll try to address that as much as possible. Okay, let's get to some sounds. Hope that was helpful, those new pointers, and hope you dig those tones. When you get your hands on one of them, go out there, make some killer music, send it our way. We love to hear it. And I'll be talking to you guys again soon. Those of you that haven't subscribed, just get in there and subscribe and ask questions away. I try to get to all of them as much as I can and get you the information that you need. All right. Talk to you guys later.